This is a no spoilers review of the Justice League. So there's this villain named Steppenwolf, and he couldn't come destroy Earth until Superman died. Fucking loser. So why does he want to destroy Earth? Because that's what villains do. He's like the planet destroyer or some shit. I don't know. So Batman has to assemble the Justice League. And anybody can praise a movie, so I'm going to start with what I didn't like about it. Steppenwolf, I would love to see a villain who wants to do something other than destroy the Earth for no fucking reason. That's kind of weak. I need these writers to find some new motivation for their villains. My next dislike, too many jokes fell flat, or they kept running the same kind of jokes into the ground, or, the timing or delivery was off, shit like that. It was just really, really forced comedy sometimes, and not a natural comedic tone. Also, some of the backstories were a little rushed, and they gave you the absolute bare minimum of what you needed to know. I'm sure that was for the sake of time, so I'll give it a slight pass. And I also would have loved to see more Aquaman. He not only lacked development, but overall presence. I was just expecting a little more effective dialogue, just a little, just a little more of him. So what did I like most about the film? There were some great action scenes, especially some of the Flash scenes. The overall visual effects were just okay, but a lot of the times I thought they did really good, like some of the underwater scenes, the fight scene against the Amazons, and some of the slow-mo scenes were like awesome, like none came close to that Quicksilver scene in X-Men, but there were still some good ones. I like the score, the subtlety of the character theme music, like when Wonder Woman comes on the scene. I know that's not new, but I really like it. And last but not least, my take on the cast, the acting, and the characters. Wonder Woman, I love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Her acting is just okay, but she is great. Ben Affleck, Batman, I think his Batman is getting a little better. The character is definitely getting better. He's maturing, he's growing a bit, he's got some amends to make, He's still asshole Batman, just a little less annoying. The Flash, played by Ezra Miller, he's a great Flash. The problems with some of his lines and comedic timing and delivery, I'm not sure if any of that is his fault or if it was just all occasional bad writing. Cyborg, played by Ray Fisher. If he was a pot of collard greens, I'd describe him as bland, bitter, and dry. Sorry, it's almost Thanksgiving, thinking about food. But, that's who he is at the moment, very no-nonsense kind of guy. I hope he softens up a bit in the future. I know he's like a robot, kind of, but whatever. Aquaman, Jason Momoa, who cast him? Because that person or those people deserve a bonus. What we get to see of his personality was great, but as mentioned, there just wasn't enough of him. He was just kind of going along with the flow. I mean, his input, he didn't offer much. Sometimes it was like he wasn't even part of the Justice League. He was just there. So, wrapping up here, I don't think this was a bad movie by any means. It wasn't perfect, and, there are a lot of things you can really rip apart if you really want to, but was it more entertaining than not? Yes, and for that reason, I give it a 6.5 maybe out of 10. Follow me on Twitter at MovieBuffChick1. Add, like, subscribe.